Hello everybody, and welcome back to Not For Broadcast. Let's pick up where we left off with a very ominous segment that we're about to do. Something called the Sterility Project, or whatever. Doesn't sound nice, does it? Probably not. Yep. And Dane, it's been so long. So many days. Alright.
Winston, I know we don't see eye to eye on much, but things could be significantly worse. Why don't you try to muddle through for a change rather than your established approach of giving me a headache? If not for me, do it for the children, Alex. It's advanced as ill-conceived to bring your daughter to work day today, so there's even more people than usual for you to disappoint.
No, shut up. Bozeman. Dickweed. Alright. Alright, we have to... No, the powers are on. Oh, there we go. So...
Story of Emily Dennisworth and the brave doctors and technicians struggling.
Oh, there we go.
This is Jenny. She's the floor manager. Hi, Stacey. That's Colin. He, do you know what? Just don't talk to Colin. You're getting involved in bringing your daughter to work there, Colin.
Poor Colin.
No, we don't believe in it.
All right, come sit next to Mum. Believe in what?
Just days.
Atta girl.
10 seconds, everybody.
I don't think she wants to be there.
That explains so much. Okay, we are going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening and welcome to the NNN. I'm Megan Wolfe. And who's this, you might be wondering? Well, it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day here at Channel 1. So I'm joined tonight by my foster daughter, Stacey. Say hello, Stacey. Go fuck you.
I like her.
Matter to you. First up, with Advance confirming that the nuclear fallout from the 20-week war is to blame for the drop in birth rates across the territories, we asked you what keeps you going. I know that I, for one, was quite deflated when I heard about this, but reading all your submissions has really put the smile back on my face. From Drew in Humberset. To take our minds off things, me and my partner have been building this house for our hamster. It really does distract us from thinking about the 85% sterility rate.
Ouch.
So next week, we're building Nibbles a tiny conservatory, a loft conversion, and a holiday home. Thank you for that. And if you've started a new hobby, do write in and tell us about it. Next up, you know how we love your uncanny comestible coincidences, and I don't know about you, but I think this one really takes the piss.
No, this didn't appear.
I'm not sure what I'm more impressed by, Stacey. The things our viewers spot, or the unbelievable way our
Stacey is not impressed.
are able to feed every team member every single day. Catherine from Berkeldown sent us this, saying, I couldn't help but spot the face of poor departed Peter Clement in my 4th lager this morning. Oh, I'm not sure if I see it, Catherine, but then again, I'm only on my 3rd. Do keep those coming.
Maybe he dipped his face in the barrel before he died.
You have a go. We've just got time for one more of your stories, and this one is an inspiring story of rehabilitation. That's it, just tell us who it's from, yeah, and then read it out, okay?
Apparently, this is from Sherry in Tendon. Here I am, just 6 months out of Betterment. I'm healthy, sober and working thanks to the facilities I had access to on the inside. I'll never have to go back to my old life of stealing cars and burning down charity shops.
The fuck?
I just wanted to share.
We absolutely love hearing the way our neighbours and team members have been able to become better people, so do let us know your stories here. You can do this bit, Stacey.
No, you're right, thanks.
Come on, give it a try.
Let us know your stories here at the NNN.
Oh god.
Right, bit of a change of pace coming up here. You'll need to use the SFX buttons for the next segment. Advance have already selected when and what to use. Simple stuff. Just follow your government orders.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, you should know by now. I don't roll that way, but... Thanks, Bozeman. Thanks for the suggestion, Bozeman. But ain't happening. There we go. And I need to put some ads.
First up tonight on the NNN, it's time to winners live from the
Whoops.
Shakespeare Theatre right here in the capital. We're going to hand over to Julia Salisbury. I suppose you don't think much of her either, eh, Stacey?
She's got a lot more going for her than you wankers.
Stacey, let's go live to that right now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's Team Award.
Oh, I can't even select it.
Of all the many duties I have as team leader, this is by far the most pleasant.
Yeah.
As I so often say to you, the uneven past is now...
What if I just don't select it?
Firmly behind us.
Is it gonna give me like a penalty?
This is the new future.
It's not.
And I say
Okay, so then, yeah.
better
Screw
now.
y'all. I'm just gonna laze at my job.
I am delighted to be joined here tonight by one of the oldest people in Territory 1. He was born over 107 years ago. Please give a warm team welcome to Alfie Touchbadger.
I don't think that dude knows where he is.
Alfie, you must have seen so much in your lifetime. What have been some of the highlights? Alfie? Is he alright?
I think,
His hearing aid isn't turned on.
Oh,
huh.
could you turn it on?
He says it drains the battery.
Well, do tell him that we'll buy him a brand new battery after the presentation.
Yeah, he says that's fine then. And I will help him.
If you would.
They're looking. Julia, like, just giving him the death stare.
We got it.
So, Alfie.
What?
You're 107 years old.
Oh, don't bloody remind me.
Would you like to tell the audience what that's like?
Oh, where is everybody?
You're out there, in the dark. Oh, bless him, it's not just the ears.
Who are you? 2 sugars, please.
I'm Julia Salisbury, the Prime Minister.
A likely story. Who are you really?
No, I really am the Prime Minister.
Oh, you're a you know,
A woman?
Yeah, a woman. One of
Women can do anything men can do these days, Alfie.
Can you pick standing up?
I can't say I've ever tried.
No, I didn't think so. 2 sugars, please, and not too much milk.
Shall we get to the awards, Alfie?
Oh, aren't you going to ask me about my life?
Well, I'm not sure we have enough time left now for that, so...
When I was 9, I wanted a pet, so I asked me mum and pap. There was no television then, back then, you know. We made our own entertainment out of coal and roadkill.
The
That's
fuck?
fascinating.
So they got me a pet, see? But it weren't a dog. They told me it were a dog, but it were a stone.
A stone?
Yes. So I called it Patch, which were a popular name for a dog back then, on account of the king having a patchy face. And I decided to introduce him to pretty little Gertie Thimble, who lived up the road.
Oh, how romantic.
I feel like...
Threw my dog in the river.
I don't know whether to feel sorry for him, or...
And that's the secret to your long life.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've been married 7 times, divorced 8.
Huh.
There was a mix-up with number 3, see? Yes, I'm just lucky. Are we going back to the home soon?
Soon, Alfie. First, let's turn to the reason we're all here. The weekly Territory 1 Team Awards. First up tonight is a lady who really knows how to put in the extra hours. She works at a transition centre in Hamble-Bandlebury, and she has single-handedly allowed more families to unburden each other than any other nurse in Territory 1. In the uneven past, she'd have been locked up. Tonight, she is being honoured as a team player. Please welcome Daphne Snister.
Are you here to change me?
Just give her a medal, Alfie. There's a good boy.
Right, got you. I mean, 2 sugar, please. And don't let it steep.
Well, somebody gets mad at tea. Gets tea or something.
One of those.
Well,
There he goes. Look.
Somebody help him out, for fuck's sake.
Any higher than that, you'll have to go down now.
Thank God those fractious times are behind us, and now the territories are thriving.
Are we in? As the actors said to the bishop.
Yes, thank you. I've got it from here.
I think Daphne's gonna kill this old dude. He's not gonna live to see 108.
Done. Daphne Snister, everybody. Now, open your envelope and find out what you've won. Crikey, don't hold back there. She's tougher than one of Peter's homemade Eccles cakes.
Got it. I've won a holiday for 2 in Territory 15. It used to be called San Palmerino, didn't it?
I believe it did, yes.
Why couldn't we have stuck with that then? It's easier to remember.
We're all one nation now.
She's got a point.
Hang on a minute. Isn't it still on fire?
Daphne Snister, everyone.
Oh, what about my change? I've been in these wide fronts for 3 days now.
We'll get to that, Alfie.
Oh, right you are, love.
Next up tonight is a couple from Farnley who, after a rocky start losing their family's ill-gotten gains to the Assets and Wealth Act, have really embraced the new future, setting up a community farm and petting zoo in their local area for all the local children to play. Please welcome Otho and Lobelia Jackson Randy-Gannett. Medals, Alfie.
You know, when I was in the trenches, I had a pal called Scotty Wilson. He was from way up north, so I didn't understand a bloody word he said. But he were my best mate.
Should we just grab them for ourselves?
Probably for the best.
And his best mate was Smudger Aves. There was them two. Fiddly Eric, Unstable Terry, and of course, Leggy Sydney. She were a girl. But she had a boy's name, so they shipped her to the front anyway. First girl any of us has ever seen close up. She's dead now. They all are. Smudger and Scotty never made it home. Fiddly got shanked in Worth prison in argument over an olive. And Terry, he exploded quietly at home. Sydney got a fatal skin condition. Scratched herself to death.
Thanks.
Nice story, Grandpa. Thank you.
So, Otho and Lobelia, a petting zoo.
After we lost all our wealth, we discovered there were actually people who had never even owned a pony.
I used to have 3.
So we decided to do something about it. That's the type of people we are, you see. Advantage of a private education, probably.
Well, I'm sure we could debate that all night, but there's no time. So, let's see what you've won.
Yes, but before we do, there's something I wanted to say to you.
Oh, absolutely. Every citizen of the new future has my ear.
Good. When Advance came to power, you took all of our wealth. You took the shirts off of our backs.
Quite literally, in my case, I used to collect shirts.
Yes. You might as well have the rest of it, too.
Nice.
Oh God, not again. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Bennies and the news are not good bedfellows. Keep those flappy bits off my channel, Alex.
Yeah, Bozeman, I really don't care.
It isn't right and it isn't fair.
You tell him, girl. That's my wife, you know. Oh, no, you don't.
You can't make pearls with swine. It isn't right. We used to have 3 horses. Benton, Defetzel, and Hungwell.
Oh no. Poor Hungwell.
2 mangy goats, 1 mongrel dog called Kenneth, and a rooster that...
Is he giving him a Heimlich?
Shut up!
Can we get this over quickly with, please?
As the actress said to the bishop. Oh, here we go again. Hello, Alfie Tag Scratcher.
Stop them!
Oh, don't worry, love. I'll protect you. Oh,
He's better break than what he knows.
You know, this reminds me of when I was in my 20s.
Let's see what's going on. I've seen their expressions too.
Girls on the beach. Everything was black and white then, of course. We'd visit the Penny Arcade and try to win a block of lard to take home to the family. You couldn't buy lard in those days. You had to win it. Oh, it was so much simpler back then. Boys were boys, girls were girls. Everyone else was recruited by the circuses. There were loads of them.
That was nuts.
Hence their candy floss. You hear the music.
I think they kill her. Wow.
The nearby fields. My mum used to call it the most magical sound in the world. This was before she lost her hearing after giving a particularly loud round of applause. Yeah. Did you ever go to the circus?
What's that, Alfie?
The circus. Yeah, don't go. Yeah, just a tea pack.
Well, that was an unexpected dose of naked nostalgia. Some people simply can't let go of the past. That's why I look in joy and fervent admiration at the younger generation. So cohesive, such a team. And with fertility falling throughout the territories, we should value our fabulous new generation now more than ever. Our final winner tonight is a go-getter who really went and got 'em, helping to root out more than 170 disrupt collaborators in his own neighbourhood. Since then, he's gone on to be a senior cohesion cadet leader and organised all of the entertainment at last year's camp cooperation. Our final winner tonight, Edwin Neverley.
Oh, Alfie Tag Scratcher.
You should be in a transition centre, you old nonk. Prime Minister. It's an absolute pleasure to finally meet you. We're very similar, in my opinion.
Well, I've never been much of a role model.
Nonsense, Prime Minister. You have saved this country. You have fought enemies, foreign and domestic, with 9 fists. As with my own tiny fists have I.
Well, let's open the envelope and find out what you've won. Maybe it'll be a fist enlargement.
A year's internship as a behaviour coach at Betterment. It's just what I always wanted. Let's show the fools where they went wrong, eh?
This kid must be fun at parties.
This is about rehabilitation, Edwin.
Absolutely. And if they don't reintegrate, we retaliate. Just like you did on Liberation Night. Thank you for this award. And stay vigilant. Report the non-cohesives. Be a team player.
That concludes tonight's awards. Join me next week when, hopefully...
Future serial killer right there.
Back to you, Megan.
Except he really dreams about doing it legally, doesn't it? Look at this face.
A highly eventful team awards ceremony.
Prime Minister.
The nurse was fucking scary, the pretties were saying, and that little prick will never lose his
No, I'm leaving that there.
After the break, we'll be going live to a star-studded
I am not censoring that shit.
on the red carpet tonight. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back after this.
Oh, that was amazing. I like Stacy.
You know, somewhere else in this building, in a
Oh, right.
room, all by themselves.
Shit, forgot about the
commercials. What's that? You're off already? I know you had to take the day off work, but you knew it would... Oh, I see. No luck still with Theodore. I'm so sorry, darling. Of course. I'll speak to you later. Oh, Alex. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Blasted all. Still, I'm lucky to have her.
Okay.
Watching us somewhere. Laughing. Yes. Jeremy? Are you watching us? Are you receiving us?
Are you fucking with us? Oh, right. So she can swear.
Well, technically she's not on live TV, so, yeah. I guess she gets that leeway. Oh, man. Let's see what this is about.
We are producing more and faster than ever before.
That was intense. Not gonna lie. And we don't have any more taste either. Not a whole lot, at least.
We have less stress, and we are healthier than ever. Our new future.
Links on the auto cue to glue it all together.
They do know I have a Queen's View degree in journalism.
Bet you wish you'd studied something useful now, eh?
Oh, this bring your daughter to work day. What a joke.
Where is our honoured guest?
I don't know, she's probably sniffing around that boy band. Hot spot.
Heat rash. Hotspot won it last year.
Heat rash. Oh, God, they're running out of names, aren't they?
I hear the computer comes up with them, the songs too. Ah, there she is, and just in time too. That's 10 seconds, everybody.
What have you been up to?
What's it to you? And we are going in 4, 3.
They seem like a fabulous family.
Welcome back. Stacey's still here.
Wishing she wasn't.
Thanks, Stacey. And in this segment, we're delighted to have sent Robin and Patrick to the movies. Yes, tonight is the world premiere of The Automated, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch and the late, great Helena Canterbury Boatshoe. And all the stars are out tonight. We first covered this film almost 5 years ago, back when it was called The Medicated. Then, for mysterious reasons, the film was suddenly pulled the night before its release. Well, since then, executive producer George Focus has spent 5 long years polishing the film and turning it into a special edition and premiering tonight. With extensive state-of-the-art visual effects and a top-quality voice team, George says it's the movie he always wanted to make. Now, let's take a look at it.
Oh,
I can't deconstruct it.
Ah, man, I wanted to enjoy the movie.
I can't deconstruct it.
And now I gotta do this.
Is this a wig?
You think I don't grow that?
No, Dick, I'll kill you. Think of satin.
There's something on your face, Chief Harrison. I wish you were real, baby. Flesh and blood.
Captain Quasar.
But you're just ones and zeros, baby.
What the hell is going on?
I only had noticed.
Captain Quasar.
You rusted, but I didn't notice.
Captain.
I'm buffering, bitch, you said.
Got one on you.
God damn it, lost it all.
Here's a map.
What's a map? Okay, so head north on Interstellar Avenue, left at the asteroid belt, and a tricky 3-point turn at Uranus. What are these symbols? This corner, this is the key.
We could shut it down.
Yes, we could shut it down. But we have to ask ourselves, who are we?
Gosh, thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey?
Yeah, I don't think she has any words.
The robots were alright, I guess.
They certainly were. Let's go over to Robin Short now in Western Square, who I'm
Electro-screen therapist.
star of the show. Robin.
Well, Megan, I'm here in star-studded Western Square, and I'm hoping I'll be able to grab a word with Lawrence Blunderclatch, though, of course, he has famously avoided our show since...
What? Come on, man!
...losing it thing. But who knows? Perhaps it'll be water under the bridge. Maybe...
Fuck off! Fuck you! And fuck you! That's what you look like, isn't it? Lawrence's blunder patch. You animals have destroyed Helena and I. Haven't they, darling? So fuck your questions. Fuck your interview. Fuck your little camera. Fuck
well,
you.
Fuck you too, buddy.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Is that darling? Oh, yes. Fuck you.
I think the dude's mad.
That was amazing. But Patrick is with Lil C, who wouldn't dream of such language. Patrick?
You, Robin. Fingers crossed.
the new Patrick.
By pop icon. It's Lil C. And her father.
I actually got an achievement out of
country
that.
singer and alien worshipper, Billy Bob Jean Short.
Howdy.
So, Lil
Oh,
C,
for fuck-
what's with the bag?
Fucking hell, man.
She knows what she's done.
Well, we love this look.
Is that a
it one of
mannequin?
yours?
No, you know it's not. We don't do that anymore.
Yes, of course. Your clothing label went bankrupt, didn't it?
Yes, because a certain TV show failed to fulfill their contractual obligations.
Well, you look great.
Well, that's probably due to her new cosmetics and wellness brand.
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh, she's not American.
Let her show you. This is our new eyeshadow palette. She calls this one Glands.
Ow, it's scented.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a surprise.
And this next one, this is our new lipstick. We call this shade Lips.
Oh, wow. Why is it so salty?
It's organic.
Mmm.
And this, our next one, this body spray, this is a body mist which rebalances your hormones and actually smells like fertility.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, wow.
You feel that?
Yeah. Yeah, that burns. Oh.
All this is part of Lil C's new range, straight from my veins.
Oh, good lord.
Breeze Craglar!
So, you're retiring from the music industry. That must be hard.
Well, she's way past her prime, Patrick.
What the
It's
hell,
very
man?
hard for her to accept it first.
Ah.
The industry's very, very sure
Shit.
about these things.
Well, should we...
Why is it on red? What the fuck, man?
We do actually have another album ready, but that's for the
I was in the lines.
in case she dies over the next 10
Look at this shit, like...
Oh, really?
Well, given the way she's going, you might get it by Christmas.
Well, we better let you get back.
Now remember, we need the money. So, she's also available for parties, weddings, funerals, and bar mitzvahs.
Well,
God, man.
Lil C. That's Lil C there. Oh. Oh, it looks like Robin has got hold of Jesus.
Jesus.
Setting Robin.
It absolutely is, Patrick. Jesus, I almost can't believe you're here. How have you been?
You know, I like to walk amongst the
Dude,
peoples every
this
now and then.
interference thing is gonna kill me. Literally.
Right, yes.
And to be close is to be human. And to be human is to be apart. Oh, that was good, write that down. Hey, Rachel, write that one down.
It's good
Rachel,
to
you better
see
write
you
that
so
down.
well for yourself.
Thank you, my child. You know, I have you to thank for that. If it was never for your show supporting me and my music, I never would have transcended.
Now, there are rumours going around that you might be running for office. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, that's absolutely true, yeah.
But you're aware that elections have been suspended in the territories?
No, I'm not running to be no Prime Minister.
Oh, you're not?
No. I'm gonna be King of the Moon.
Someone needs their medicine.
Yes. No, sorry. You're running for King of the Moon?
No.
And I want to be Emperor of Mars. Fucking...
It's my birthright.
And does this have anything to do with promoting your upcoming hip opera, Jason Space?
Hush now. Cynicism is so unmoon.
Okay. And how long will this last? Will it go the way of last year's Living as a Mouse fiasco? Or maybe your foray into ventriloquist beats?
I don't make the moon rules. I merely live by them.
So, are you looking forward to seeing the automated?
You know, I don't believe in film. Thou shalt keep thine image still unholy. That's track 4 Jesus Christ Megastar.
Okay. Thank you for your time, and good luck with your new life in space.
And with you, my child.
As the Emperor of Mars, I'm going to conquer the moon and depose this guy. My first act.
Well,
And then I'll conquer Neptune.
What success looks like. I'm gonna see if we
Who's
can
on board
find
with me?
someone else
Come
to have
on.
a chat. Back to you.
Thanks.
Robin. But I think Stacey and I are probably in quite enough trouble where we are. So, 3 big names there, Stacey.
Yeah, big names.
Any thoughts about them? Maybe from your generation's perspective?
You won't like my opinions.
Try me.
Well, Bumbanonk is so old he's like 1 week away from the transition centre, so who cares? And Lil C was cool when I was like 12 or something, but now she's just another fucking loony. And Jesus is a disrupt-loving wanker who should have died with the rest of them 3 years ago.
I don't want to censor her, but I have to, or it's going to be game over.
No, you're right, I don't like your opinions. But thankfully, we can go back to Patrick now, who has another familiar face to catch up with. Oh, Patrick!
It's absolutely buzzing here, Megan. The anticipation is killing us, but a little birdie's told us that now we should get a glimpse of someone incredibly popular with our viewers, a favourite destination for many of the fans. Yes, the Mayor of Bumley will be arriving literally any second now.
Ah, fuck
Sign of
you,
a yacht,
interference.
But as you can tell, the atmosphere here really is something else. Patrick Bannon, NNN, what's it been like since Bumley got so popular?
Well, it's been wonderful. The tourism numbers have exploded thanks to the marketing campaign. Investors have ploughed millions into the town. We've got more Bumleyan jobs, it's brought more Bumleyan homes. We're all very grateful. Of course, it's not all bums and roses. It's almost impossible to get a good look at the whole these days. The crowds are unbelievable. Who can blame them? It's a bloody marvellous hole.
What the hell is this
How
guy
have you
talking
found
about?
public service?
Well, to be frank with you, it's been the greatest honour of my life to serve the town that I love so dearly. From the banks of the graceful Taint to the quiet elegance of the vomit-soaked car park outside the 24-hour petrol station. It's been a privilege, a pleasure, a gift, and I can't thank the mayor enough for all he's done.
Let's talk to the mayor now. Excuse
Oh, wow.
me, sir, can you tell us a bit of what it's like
That's
the Stage's office? And do you have any words for your legions of fans out there?
He probably does.
Stoic, but blistering honesty from the Right Honourable Peanut T. Fortescue there. And his PA.
A proclamation! Quickly, fetch a policy bag.
What is the policy? Okay.
Yes, sir. We'll get it ratified at once.
Well, there you have it, Megan. What an honour to literally...
Are there drugs in the water of this universe? Just wondering. And if so, what type?
What a colourful interview there on what looks like an amazing night. They certainly know how to
I'm
make
getting
an
a cheap
entrance.
slot there, right, man?
I hope. And the
That's how you know you're in-
Automated
you're in
really
Endgame.
does seem to have unstoppable written all over it, because despite Boris Horsey in Hours magazine calling it Lawrence Blunderclatch's overly long suicide note, in a review which ends with the words, and he hasn't even had the decency to see it through, the film, which is free to all residents of the territories, has seen record pre-bookings and looks set to run for months and months. But let's go back to those lucky few seeing it tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous. Robin, you seen anything unusual there?
Thanks, Megan. Well, will you settle for the territory's most eligible bachelor? 5 years ago, Steve Saxon was an unknown. Then a series of incredible performances in acclaimed productions.
Better get ready for interference again.
To the curious rise of Algernon Ding Dong made him the most wanted man in drama. He's been voted sexiest man under 25 for 3 successive years.
Is it this
Now,
dude here?
Let's see if he'll talk to the NNN.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Saxon. Steve, have you got a moment to spare to talk to the NNN?
Oh, hi.
Is that girl even 18?
You know, your show gave me my first chance at an audience. The raw me, Steve 1.0.
I remember. Even then, everyone
Oh,
could
of
see there was
course.
something so special about you. The whole thing is burned into my mind.
A moment at the very least I can give your amazing viewers in return.
Not that we're actually going anywhere. Where is she?
Are you going to introduce us to your day?
But of course, this
I'm
is...
Charlotte Winstanley Hamilton. I was in Hey Friendship too. You know, that scene you burned into your mind. I was in that.
No. Sorry. Don't remember you at all. Are you sure you were in that?
Yes, I was the pretty one. Tell her, Steve.
Looks are really important.
Well, if you say so, Steve. So, it's been a big year for you. I believe you've been tackling the Bard.
Yeah, so I've been working with an enfant terrible called Quentin Sucker Punch. We've been doing all the Shakespeares.
Crikey, all of them?
Yeah, so we shoot one a week. I play all the parts, so I learn them at the weekend and then we shoot them naked in the steam room. The lighting in there is really good.
Sorry, did you say naked?
Yes, well, he is. I'm in a variety of hats. It's an old theatrical tradition.
I had a single out. It was called Look at Me.
And you did that advert, didn't you, babe?
Is that your dental floss?
And the sex tape, of course.
Steve! I don't like to talk about that. Although apparently it's available for $11.99 everywhere. Just ask your newsagent.
So, what is your favourite Shakespeare play then, Steve?
Ooh, I like the wordy one.
It's starting soon. I'm going to miss the trailers, and we haven't even got any popcorn yet.
She'll be here.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, guys. What took you so long? There was an injured pigeon. I'll explain on the way in.
Now, of course, I remember you from that legendary first appearance.
Really? Her too?
You were such a serious little thing. You had that horrible sister.
Yes, that was me. I'm the horrible sister.
Don't be so hard on yourself, babe. Looks are really important.
Thanks, Steve.
So, what have you been up to, Harriet?
Actually, last year I was overseas bringing art to the starving children from outside the territories. They may not have food, but they can still have commedia.
Good for you.
And now I'm in an experimental physical theatre piece about the existential angst of Wicker.
Amazing.
What? So arts. We do it above a pub on Thursdays.
I was also the girl who got murdered in the bath in Night Slasher 3.
Haven't seen it.
But she was brilliant.
Thanks, Steve.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve.
Sure. I think it's starting soon and I really need a tinkle.
Oh my god, you need the loo now. We're going to completely miss the trailers. You were so selfish. Sorry.
Right, she was a selfish one.
Of course. Thank you so much for talking with us and enjoy the movie.
Thanks. Love the NNN.
I love you guys. Stop. Sorry.
Oh my God, Megan, I can't believe that. Steve Saxon, Harriet Winstanley-Hamilton, and someone else.
What was that dude there?
I'm too starstruck. If I'm honest, I think I've just come. Back to you, Megan.
Yeah, that was too much information.
Automated opens in cinemas across the territories this weekend. What a star-studded event, eh, Stacey?
Who cares? No one goes to cinemas.
Of course. We'll be back after these messages.
Oh, let's have our messages. All right.
I still go to the cinema.
You should get yourself a video recorder, like the one at the home.
Yeah, I've got a video recorder. It's just not the same, is it?
You're right, it's better. No unevens chatting and chewing all the way through.
Oh, what about a kiss and cuddle on the back row? Doesn't that happen anymore?
In public? What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Feeling better? All right, you are. I've got to get set up for heat rash. I think Ronnie's on something.
I know he is. It was on his rider. Apparently it's medicinal.
Ronnie's always high. Give him orange juice.
My God, she speaks.
He's a stupid cunt.
And just like that, you wish she wouldn't.
Oh my God.
Cooperation and cohesiveness. A song of solidarity for a steadfast society. No previous songwriting experience is required.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Just record or notate your anthem, and if possible,
I am.
Hello. This is her. This is Stacey.
Well, hello there, Stacey.
Fuck off, Ronnie.
No, I'm sorry, but if we can't be polite, you're going to have to wait in the dressing room.
Whatever.
Do you want to go and wait in the dressing room?
No.
No what?
Oh wow.
No. Thank you.
Okay. And sit up straight. You're ruining my shot.
That's 10 seconds, everybody.
No, cool.
Fucking right, Noko.
What's that? What's no?
Bring in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. For our final segment tonight, Stacey and I are delighted to be joined by Heat Rash. Their new album, Girls and Why We Love Them All, comes out this weekend. So, let me see if I can get this right. It's Nolan.
I write the songs.
Ronnie.
That's what it says on my tattoo.
Oh, you've got a tattoo of your name on yourself. Okay.
In case he forgets it.
This raconteur, you must be Chinny. Why do they call you Chinny?
It's because of this ugly old thing.
I don't know what you mean.
God, you're so fucking embarrassing.
Dale. Crikey, Dale, you do not look old enough to be in a band.
I get that a lot. I'm actually 23, the oldest one. I have a growth disorder.
God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that.
It's so cool, Preeti.
I was only messing with you.
He's actually 58.
Okay, right, I see. You're going to be a handful, aren't you, boys?
Mum, gross.
And you must be TP. What does TP stand for?
Tiny prick. It stands for team player.
I see. How long have you had that nickname?
Ever since Nolan decided Terry Pronos was a shit name for a member of a boy band.
No co, Ronnie. Yeah, no co, Ronnie.
Sorry, what does no-co mean?
It's the opposite of SoCo.
Ah.
Fuck's sake. SoCo.
Yeah.
So cohesive. You pretees say cool.
Right, okay, thank you, Stacey.
Sorry about her.
Not your fault. She's uneven.
So, you guys met through a popular show on one of our rival channels, didn't you?
Yeah, team players with a Z.
So, how did that work then?
Well, actually, Dad and I knew each other from school. We were actually classmates, and...
Fuck's sake, Nolan, mate. Give someone else a chance. We all went on team players. We all auditioned. The judges put us into bands. And, yeah, we went to their houses and they just put us into bands.
Okay. It's an example of how we're greater than the sum of our parts when we work in harmony.
And occasionally singing it.
So every week on the show, they get these bands and they give them a song that the producer just found from under the bin somewhere.
Actually, I write the song.
And the public would phone in and decide which song they like best.
Right, and then the losers would be eliminated. Yeah.
Mum.
That struck a nerve.
Pretty so no-co.
The band who get the most approval get to play their song again.
Sure. So what happens to the losers then?
Mum.
What? God, what do I keep doing wrong?
We don't use the L word anymore.
You mean lose?
Would you please stop saying that?
That word is a pejorative. It's a word designed to diminish. At Go-Getters, I learned very early that we only win when everybody wins.
But, sorry, that's not real life, is it? That's just sports board, no?
Thought you were SoCo.
Yeah, I am SoCo.
Nah, you're a shrinker. Can't be friends with shrinkers.
She doesn't know what you're talking about.
I know they're speaking English,
So
but...
I do understand, actually, Stacey.
Yeah.
A shrinker.
I mean...
Well, a shrinker.
What's a pretty, Mum?
I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it?
Pre-territories.
It's someone who turned 18 before the new future. We call you pretees.
Unevens.
Mimis. Nonks.
It's not her fault she's old. She can't help it.
I'm not that old.
I'm trying to help you here.
I don't think I need your help.
See? Total Mimi.
Is that so?
Yes, obviously.
You know what the real problem with you lot is? You just can't get over the fact that your beloved Disrupt are gone and you just don't fit in anymore. But the truth is, Disrupt were violent, no-co, bricks, being led by a fucking psycho. I'm glad they lost, and you should be too.
Listen, not everyone over 30 supported Disrupt, Stacey.
Not everyone, no, but one fuck-off lot of you did.
SoCo, Stacey. SoCo.
We've all learned maybe a little bit more than we expected to there. I'm genuinely delighted to have met Heat Rash. And before we end the show tonight, I think you're going to sing for us, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. We're going to sing a song from Girls and Why We Love Them All called Pieces of My Heart, which is about a real relationship I had with an actual girl.
Oh, Nolan, give it a rest, mate. No one cares. Go on, let's get on these stools, lads.
Right.
So, Stacey, can I get your contact?
Oh, she's 15.
Dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Piss off and sing your song, Terry. Christ.
Right you are.
That was...
Here they are, with their latest single, Pieces of My Heart.
Are you excited, Stacey?
Not for me, no. I only listen to blip music and a bit of jizzcore. Pop music is...
Ah, yes, I know I meant to mention this earlier. Apparently, these newfangled boy bands change singer all the bloody time. Try and follow along, eh? Keep the shot on whoever is currently singing the lead vocal.
Yeah, Bozeman, could you shut the hell up, please?
I saw you standing by the menu center with a brand new pair of Lakers, baby. Do you remember? You took the first of the pieces of my heart.
What do I do when they're all singing?
Took our assets and our wealth and drew them out of the bag. I gave you little pieces of my heart. I didn't know two hearts could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington's fist. I take all of the loves that didn't last and leave them in the uneven past. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times.
What the fuck are these lyrics?
Man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I don't want you to pay. You make me crazier than Neil today. On Liberation Night, girl, I was sitting beside you. We sat there shaking all the way through incisors. We held each other as things fell apart. We took a train through all the territories and we threw away the rules and wrote our personal stories. You took a dozen pieces of my heart. I didn't know that life could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington's fist. I take all of the loves that didn't last. I leave them there, the uneven past. Share the new future as my bride. Snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times you have cried. As my old man used to say, blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neil. Make me crazier than Neil today. And now I'm staring at your membership card. There's your picture beaming brighter than a handful of flaws. I'm trying to find the pieces of my heart and leave them in the uneven parts. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neil. Crazy.
I wish I could boo everybody. I wish this was on. Like, just boo. No, I'm not applauding you.
Wow. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Heat Rash. That was actually really good.
Best of luck. Thank you for coming in. Now it's almost time for final thoughts tonight. And I've actually asked Stacey to write a few, and they're just being programmed onto the auto cue now.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
So,
fingers on that bleep button in the broadcast room just in case.
Yeah, I'm ready, don't worry.
My name is Stacey. I guess you know that by now. Don't know why I put that in there. Anyway. I don't watch the news. There's no need. You hear all the important stuff from your mates, so I don't know what's considered important anymore. But I'm pretty sure that it's not rehashed movies and fucking boy bands, so... Anyway. I'm going to talk about what's important to me. When Advance were first elected, 6 years ago, I was 9, and in a home. Not a family home, like you call a home. This was a state children's home. It was fucking awful, actually. It was like a Charles Dickens book. The roof leaked and the walls were damp some mornings. The food was bad. Drugs and alcohol were everywhere. No one cared. You had to watch your back all the time because there weren't enough staff to manage us. And yes, as you'd imagine, there was a lot of... Some bad stuff went down there with some of the staff, okay? Not all of them, but the others knew, and they didn't stop it. And then Advance won the election. And like a miracle, things started to change. They got better. They had nicer food. The home was not just repaired, but redecorated and kitted out with books and sports stuff and musical instruments and video games. Most of the staff were fired, and the new ones, which there were more of, spent time talking and working with the bullies. And you know what? A second miracle. It worked. The bullying stopped. Life, my life, got better. Because finally, there was enough money to do the good things, and Advance had the guts to do it. I joined Go-Getters, and on Liberation Night, that gave me a group of friends that I could talk with when the bombs went off and the power went out. Another miracle. I wasn't alone anymore. And that was the night I finally understood the importance of being in a team. So here's my final thought. I know the people who were doing better under the old system long to go back. You say, we were freer, but what you mean is, we were richer. But for every one of you, there is 100 of me. And even now, after all you've had taken away, you are still doing better than I am, than I likely ever will. You still have homes of your own and families of your own who love you. And I'll never have that. So maybe you should stop looking for the worst interpretation of everything this amazing government does and realise it's not for you. It's for the millions like me. And you can cry and bleat all you want, but you're never going to get your money back because it's already been spent. On miracles.
What the fuck? Oh, there we go.
Wow, thank you.
Stand by. Stand by.
I mean, that's all great, Stacey, but does that justify nuclear war? You know?
And we're out.
Oh, right.
Yes. Yes, that was more than all right.
Nicely done. I think you might have actually given them something to think about.
So I guess you're going to be taking me back to the home now then?
I was thinking we could go out somewhere and, I don't know, have
a
talk about our options. If that's okay.
Of course, Miss Wolf. Security will be standing by.
Thank you.
So they're always there then?
There was a thing a few years ago now.
Oh, with that Jeremy bloke? I heard about that, everyone did. Were you here back then? Doesn't look old enough.
She's growing on me.
Yeah, she does that.
Alright, broadcast complete. I have received a slight dock to my pay, yep. Broadcast 4. Oh wait, manageable debt. Not bad. At least we're not broadcast 4. Oh man. The world. Advance is getting... Well, I mean, Disrupt is getting more attention, but... I mean, that didn't turn out so well last time. They still got their asses kicked, but Let's see. Apparently it's not over yet. Did we back the wrong horse or the right horse? We'll see! I guess we'll find out. Let's see what the next days wait. Oh man. Time is going forward once again. One has to wonder what Alex is doing in like all these breaks, you know? Maybe it'll be like DLC or something. You once find yourself standing inside Bozeman's office. Everything is pristine and orderly, just how a fastidious man likes it. Though it's rare for him to be late. The door opens behind you, just as you start to imagine the reasons why. Winston, you're already here. Good. I'll keep this brief. We both know your dedication to this role is somewhat lacking. You've been here almost 6 years, and in that time, he checked some notes on his desk. This doesn't seem like a great start. You have a problem following simple or clear instructions. A prime example of this is you played that disrupt propaganda tape a few years back. We're still reeling the consequences of that today. He frowns and shakes his head. Well, you knew that one would probably keep coming back to bite you. Your involvement, whether or not it could be proved in the disrupt attack, has not been overlooked. That night cost Channel 1 significantly. Financially and to our reputation. You better believe if I had just shred of evidence, well, we'd not be talking now. You gulp. Well, he doesn't have evidence, so screw him. Look, Vincent, I'm gonna be blunt. I don't like you. If I had my way, you'd been out of the door long ago. But now we're under public ownership. It's much harder to get rid of you without an official grievance. So far you've managed to escape just under the line. But I want you to know I'm watching for you to slip up. Now get back to work. Well, you see, now you know how he really feels. Well, you know what? I don't care. I don't care, Bozeman. You can go suck it. Wow. And almost another year. Yeah, like a couple of more 60 days or so. Would have been another year. It's late. It's been snowing. And unlike everybody else, you stayed inside as much as possible to keep it warm. Normally you enjoy the snow, but today it's been nothing more than intermittent. Still, tomorrow you got the day off, and you might actually be able to enjoy it. Sam always gets excited when they see some snow. When they were younger, they'd always wrap the kids up and take them out to play, and it's been a while since that's happened though. Something about the dark nights always make you feel melancholy at this time of the year. The sound of keys scratching on the front door distract you. That'll be Sam. After a couple of minutes of hearing their frustrated attempts to unlock the door, you go and open it for them. Fuck's sake, thank you, Blake, door is broken. They're swaying on their feet, and you can smell the alcohol on their breath. Sam, please tell me you didn't drive home. You can't tell me what to do. I'm an adult, I can make my own decisions, Alex. The belligerence of their tone is somewhat undermined as they had to hold on to the door frame to keep from falling over. Sam, this has to stop. No, I don't want to think about it anymore. Tears start falling down her cheeks. He would have been 21 today, Alex. A little boy. But he's gone. And Susie and Chris, all of them. And you don't even care. Of course I care, Sam. I'm just not making it all about me. No, of course not. You're too busy at work or whatever. They straighten up. But that's fine. I'll go somewhere else when I'm not going to be judged and lectured all the time. Look, at least let him call you a taxi. You don't get to make any decisions for me, Alex. And to your surprise, Sam takes a swing at you. Wow. They're clearly drunk beyond thought, but he catches you off guard and you stagger backwards as their clumsy fist connects to your cheek. You're more shocked than hurt. Oh man, Sam, you can't keep lecturing. Come aside, please. Fine. I'm sorry, Alex. I just miss them all. I just miss them so much. Sam collapses into your waiting arms, and you carefully carry them to the bed. They'll feel better in the morning. You hope. Aww. I wonder if all of this could have been avoided. Maybe if I do another playthrough, I'll definitely take the maybe advanced option. Or maybe the neutral option, I don't know. We'll see. It's been over 13 years since your dad died. You visited his grave a few times since then. Normally during times of stress. Or when you're trying to figure something out. Or when you just want some peace and quiet. Today is no different. You feel Sam's hand on your shoulder, giving you a reassuring squeeze. You're grateful that they are still here with you. Just having them by your side seems to make things all easier. The call of a raven catches your attention as it flies away. A parent should never have to bury their child, particularly Charlie, who never even had a chance to grow up. He had so much potential, so many dreams. So much he wanted to do. It's not fair. If only he could change it. Susie, poor Susie. What you wouldn't give to have her back, even just argue with you. She just wanted to explore the world. So curious, so full of life, until Liberation Night. Everything changed then. So many lives destroyed. You always had your ups and downs with Chris, but that doesn't mean they deserved... If you hadn't given them your password, they'd be safe. And Sam was so happy about it at the time. The choices we make. The best laid plans. Taking your mother to the transition center was a difficult decision. Maybe the hardest of your life. You're still not sure if it was the right one, but she's definitely not suffering any longer. And at least she and your dad are together now. Whatever happens next. It'd be nice to have her here with you, though. You turn away and wander in the direction of the car. You can't control life. What happens, who lives, who dies. All you can do is keep going and see what gets thrown at you next. What is life if not a series of little decisions that define us? And we'll never know which ones would take us one way and which would bring us here. That was pretty deep, not gonna lie. And to the future we go. And I think we have another segment. I think this might be the last segment before everything. So, the finale, yeah. Alright guys. I am 7 years since the election. Alright, I'm going to stop it here. So, I'm guessing the finale will be a big one. So yeah, I want to save some time for that. Anyways guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next one.